Hello, my dear students, and welcome to English Honeydew, Unit 6, The Duck and the Kangaroo, written by Edward Lear. This is the fifth part of this unit and the last one too. So let's begin with this unit. In this unit, we are going to learn the figures of speech. Repetition. A word or phrase is repeated two or more times. Example, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. So that means when a word or phrase is repeated in a sentence, in a line or in a stanza, we call it as repetition. Exclamation. It is used for strong expression of feelings. I wish I could hop like you. So here you see this exclamatory mark. So when you find any exclamatory mark in a sentence, it's very easy. You can directly put it under exclamation. Alliteration. When there is a repetition of sound within a phrase or sentence. She sells seashells on the seashore. So here sir sound is being repeated. So that is alliteration. Any consonant sound. Litotes. It is an understatement which applies a negative to express the meaning of the affirmative. So whenever you have a negative word like not, nothing, never, we call it as litotes. The dress is not too bad. Here not is used. Personification. It gives a human qualities to non-living things. It comes from the word person. Okay, personification. A rain starts, then look at the joy in the soil. So here it is telling about the happiness of the soil. You know, soil is an abstract noun which cannot express. So when such things happen, we put under the category of personification. Human qualities in a non-living thing. Rhyming couplet. Couplet means two. A couplet usually consists of two successive lines that rhyme. Please take me on a ride, oh do, said the duck to the kangaroo. So see the sound. Okay, do and oo. Onomatopoeia. A word that sounds like the noise or action it is describing. I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack. Now here, quack is a word, a sound for a creature like duck. So such lines, whenever you have these words, we can put it in onomatopoeia. Antithesis. It involves a bringing out of a contrast in the ideas by words, clauses or sentences. For example, over the fields and the water too. Very contrasting, say water as well as land. Hyperbole. It is a statement which has been exaggerated. It is used to overstate a situation. Example, perhaps on the whole it might bring me luck. Okay, very exaggerating statement. So let's begin with figures of speech of the duck and the kangaroo. First stanza, said the duck to the kangaroo. You know this line has been repeated very often. So this is repetition. Good gracious, how you hop. Exclamatory mark is there. So this is exclamation. Apart from that, we have her sound being repeated. H, how you hop. So this is alliteration too. Over the fields and the water too. Antithesis, contrasting statement. As if you never would stop. Never is there. So litotes and exclamation is also there because of exclamatory mark. Continuation of first stanza. My life is a bore in this nasty pond. Okay. A boring life of a duck. So that means having human qualities. So this is personification. Personification you will find very often in this particular poem because it's a conversation of a duck and a kangaroo having human qualities. Have you seen animals talking? No. So from that itself you can make out that maximum you will find personification in this poem. And I long to go out in the world beyond! Exclamation. I wish I could hop like you! Exclamation. Said the duck to the kangaroo. Repetition. Second stanza. Please give me a ride on your back! Exclamation. Said the duck to the kangaroo. Repetition. I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack. Quack word is used, and so here you can write onomatopoeia also, and litotes because nothing word is used. The whole of the long day through! Exclamation. And we would go the D and the jelly bowl lee, over the land and over the sea. Now see here, lee and sea. So this is rhyming couplet. Please take me on a ride or do! Exclamation. Said the duck to the kangaroo. Repetition. Even if you combine do and these two lines, so you can put a rhyming couplet for do and kangaroo also. Third stanza. Said the kangaroo to the duck. Repetition. This requires a little reflection, personification. Perhaps on the whole it might bring me luck. Exaggeration, hyperbole. And there seems but one objection. Again, this is hyperbole. Continuation of third stanza, which is, if you will let me speak so bold, personification. Your feet are unpleasantly wet and cold, personification, and would probably give me the rheumatism, said the kangaroo. That is exclamation. Fourth stanza. Said the duck, as I sat on the rocks, personification, duck sitting on the rock. I have thought over that completely. Thinking, personification. And I bought 4 pairs of worsted socks, personification, which fit my web feet neatly. Fur sound is repeated, so alliteration. Continuation of fourth stanza. And to keep me out the cold, I have bought a clock. That is personification, and alliteration too, because CC is being repeated. And every day a cigar I'll smoke, personification. All to follow my own dear true. TT is repeated, so alliteration. Love of a kangaroo, exclamation. Stanza 5. Said the kangaroo, I'm ready, exclamation. All in the moonlight pale, personification. But to balance me well, dear duck, sit steady, alliteration. And quiet at the end of my tail, exclamation. Continuation of it. So away they went with a hop and a bound, alliteration. Okay, WW is being repeated here. And they hopped the whole world 3 times round, hyperbole, exaggeration, 3 times they have taken a round. And even you can write alliteration because WW is being repeated. And who so happy? Oh, who, repetition, who word completely being repeated, as the duck and the kangaroo. Even you can write who and kangaroo as rhyming couplet. So that's the end of figures of speech. Write the definition of the figures of speech in notebook. Write the poem along with the figures of speech in the notebook. Poems, figure of speech also you have to write. Thank you. May God bless you.